What is up, guys? OMG, it is Wednesday. I feel like I haven't done a tribe tea in like 3 Wednesdays, girl. Sorry, I needed some water. Did y'all hear that when I started? What is up, everybody? If you do not know who I am, hi, hello. My name is Naja, aka the Voodoo Child, okay? And this is our Tribe Tea segment. It's basically when people in the tribe come in, they send in their stories, and we give advice, we react, we do all of that jazz with love. Speaking of live chat here, I'm gonna put the chat on the screen. What's up, you guys? Happy freaking Wednesday. Let's see who's all up in here. Shout out to Cage, Ty, Kiki, Jane, Caesar. What's up, Caesar? Hasn't been a minute. What's up? We got P Euphoria. Thanks for stopping by. I see a few of you haven't been here for a tribe tea in a minute, so welcome back. This is going to be a 2 hour long stream, okay? And thank you guys so much for the compliments. Thank you so much for all of the compliments. Sorry if I seem a little distracted. This man is just outside doing lawn work. Like, can you be any closer to my window doing this right now, sir? Let me calm down, y'all. I got a little ghetto fabulous mimosa because we're doing the 2 hour stream, okay? And I feel like, we always get a little wavy when we do the 2 hour ones. I always tell y'all to get y'all Capri Sun, your wine, whatever you like to indulge in. So cheers. Happy Wednesday. Happy brunch to all the girls and non-berries and theys and thems. Another thing, just gentle reminder for all of my people that are in here in the live, the frames might drop. All you have to do is set it to 1080p and it should get well, as long as my audio is good though. That's all I'm really concerned about. So let me know if the audio ever gets shady, okay? So before I get started, also shout out to all the mods. What's up, Nyala? What's up, girl? Okay, so we are gonna do like 8 stories today. You guys have been following the rules, and thank you so much. Y'all have been following the rules for the Tribe Tea, so like I'm able to put way more stories in now. Thank you so much. All the 2022 entries have been like... So yeah, we're about to read 8 freaking stories. The first one is called How Would Have You Responded? And that has the screenshot that is in the thumbnail. I don't know if you guys saw the screenshot in the thumbnail. Child. Anyway, the second one is Just a Dumb Dude. Girl, it happens. The third one is How Magic and Intuition helped me realize my true path, aka Taurus men are the devil. Child, let me go ahead and just gulp. The next one is He called it a soggy oyster trap. Girl, I hope he not talking about what I think he talking about. The next one after that is kind of a Matilda story / karma. The one after that is Baby was mad over a little bit of cleavage. Like, if y'all don't stop policing what people put on their body. The second to the last one is just titled, Is This Weird? Those are my favorite type of ones, the general questions. And then the last one is, Did they really shit on my parade, or am I just a little too emotional lately? Just a little too touchy. I mean, your feelings are still valid, girl. Even if you were being a little touchy and a little emotional. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, y'all, I'm about ready to get into this because we've got receipts. We've got screenshots. We've got pictures. People see, now this is a loophole because if you want to send in a picture of somebody, but like, y'all know I'm not about to post nobody's face on this channel. Like, a loophole is you could definitely send me a picture of like a lookalike. That's what somebody did. They were like, look, this dude looks like this celebrity. And she sent me a picture. So I put it on the screen just in case y'all don't remember like who this celebrity is. And not my little glass being in the viewfinder, child. I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm gonna just leave it there. Yeah, a lot of y'all in the chat are going in about the Taurus men. Yeah, we be talking about Taurus men a bit on this channel, and Scorpio men, and apparently Sagittarius men. I've never had the displeasure. So shout out to all the Sag men out there. I don't know, they don't like you, bruh. They do not like you. But yeah, before I get into it, please like the stream. It helps me a lot to get noticed in this crazy behind world of YouTube. Okay. Reminder, because I'm pretty sure we got some new people up in here. Make sure to keep it cute. If you would not say whatever you gonna type in the chat to your friend that was going through something, then don't put it in the chat. Keep it cute, okay? Not saying that that's been a problem. I'm just saying we got new people, all right? And this is not no roasting session, okay? We do have a kiki, but it's from love, all right? We're not about trying to drag nobody, so keep it cute. Okay, let's get into the first story. Now that all the maintenance and housekeeping is out the way. This first one is called How Would You Have Responded? Okay. Hey, Naja girl, I am back with another entry. Thank you for reading my past entry called I Made Him Take Me Home story. But girl, this one has me in a doozy. Honestly, this might be a bit long because this topic has me very passionate. Back in August of 2021, I was talking to this guy. We're going to call him Ryan. Okay, Ryan. So one day, the topic of getting waxes came up, like a body wax type thing, I'm assuming. And I told him when he gets his first wax, he should take me with him. Literally just a bonding experience type thing. And he took that wrong and assumed that I did not wax or did not shave as much. And that was a problem for him. So she sent me some screenshots of their text conversation, and we're going to go over it. And then she has some more words that she has to say. Like she said, she's real passionate about this. And then we're going to open up the chat and we're going to talk about it. So far, I'm not really liking where he's going with it. Like, I don't know, bro. If you want a little hairless specimen, what is your reasoning? Because don't get me wrong, like, I'm pro hair or whatever, but I shave. I live in Florida. It's hot here, bro. Like, it just is what it is. When the winter time comes, I'm chilling, but it's hot here, right? So what is your reasoning? Is it hygiene or what? Or is it just aesthetics? Because then if it's aesthetics, now we're getting into the problematic territory because, like, grown women tend to have hair, right? Just saying. Oh, I just peeped. I haven't put the music on here. Let me put some music on, y'all. Hopefully that ain't gonna... Yeah, this should be good. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't turn the music on. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. All right, let's get to the screenshots. So this is them just talking in general about waxes. So... this is her talking to him saying, your hair has to be grown out at least 1 inch or 2 before you could even get the wax. And that is true. Like, if you want to be, they say it's less painful that way. I don't know, girl. I'm a different breed of warrior. I be at the house just like, bruh. So I don't know. As soon as I see a little speckle in the summertime when I'm on my beach shit, you know, I be on it. But from what I heard, you do need to have at least a little bit of growth. So, and it's less painful that way. And he talking about, ew, so you be wolfing? I use Nair lotion for a quick removal if I can't get a wax done, but girl, don't sit here and act like it's not normal even if I was. Shout out to Victoria for the super chat. You guys do not have to donate, but I always appreciate it. They're saying, I love your setup, Naja. Sending all the good vibes your way. Thank you so much for the compliment. I'm still kind of in the process on working on this piece, but I'm pretty confident in it. So I was like, I'm going to just put it up. So thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. And I'm mad you called them girl. You was like, girl, shut up. And you said, don't sit here and act like it's not normal, even if I was wolfing it, right? And they were like, it's not normal. And you said, why isn't it normal? And they said, it is unladylike. No dude wants that hairy-ish. You should respect yourself enough to not let it get like that. This is the problem with, like, men wanting to, like, be so much in control of women's bodies and just not know what the hell is going on with it. Like, do they not realize that, like, 12 and 13-year-olds start getting hair? Like, I mean, bruh, like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there is just this disconnect, and I blame corn, if y'all get the corn culture, because what I would have did, I would have just texted him LOL and blocked him, because you want little girls. I'm grown as fuck. I'm not about to play these games with you. And it be the main dudes that be wanting you to be bought like Caillou, that want to freaking be bumping and grinding and giving you bacteria and BV and messing with your pH. Like, bro, that hair is protecting me, sir. Like, cause bruh, what the hell? Okay, I do it for myself, but that's a pretty harsh standpoint, because body hair is normal. That's what I was saying when I was bringing up, like, you're aware that, like, just like men, when girls go through puberty, that happens to us too. Like, what the hell? Said, no, you shouldn't have it there. Well, yeah, it's normal, of course. But what? Where? What? But what? And then she's just like, bro, you got it. I'm good. They said, but it's not normal to have it bushy. You feel me? Bro, what if a girl just wants to have a good butt? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, shoot, there's something for everybody. I'm pretty sure a guy out there would, like, love a untamed soul sister situation going down there, okay? Like, I mean, everybody is freaking different. But the fact that you are stressing this so much, and the fact that it is aesthetics, is weird. Like, then they were like, if you personally don't like hair down there, then just say that. He said, no dude does. Make a poll. I bet you I'll win. So you know what? On his behalf, when this live stream is over, I will be making a poll to see if people who indulge in the biscuit, whether you're a guy or a girl, I mean, it is what it is. Let us know if you care about that. But make a poll when this is over. He said he gonna win, so we'll see. He said, I'm not making a poll on body anatomy. No, but, like, think about it. She a whole freaking civilian. She don't got no YouTube channel or nothing. You expected this girl to just go on Facebook or something and have a poll about, like, bro. I get what she's saying, where it's like, bruh, what do you think this is? Like, what is this? It's like, what the hell? He talking about, don't get mad. It's just a preference. Here we go. I love you for you, as long as you're hairless. Oh my God. But don't let yo biscuit get bushy, because ew. I'm not mad. This conversation just gave off childish and uneducated. I know it's a preference, but it's not realistic. And it's really not. Like how I said earlier, bro, like, when you, whether you shave or you wax, the hair is going to come back at some point, unless you get laser hair removal or you've been waxing for years type shit. Like, it's going to come back. It's unrealistic to just have, like, this naked freaking body all the time. Like, hairless body. Like, we're freaking mammals. Like, what's going on? Oh my goodness. and it just keeps going. I think there's one more. Yeah, him talking about it's just a preference. He talking about not childish or uneducated. Nobody like no bushy old biscuit. That's just a fact. So answer the question for me. If a woman didn't want to shave or get waxed or anything like that for a period of time while you guys are together, would that make you want to leave her? No, I wouldn't leave her. I just would not be eating the biscuit. This is a little ass boy. He's given, I've never drank liquor straight. Like, don't talk, girl. You don't leave this person alone. I get what you're saying. It is giving uneducated and childish. This is just childish. Like, this is just childish. No, I would not leave them. Okay. And that was that. Y'all. All I know is that this man better be Ken doll bald. That's all I know. He better not have a single hair follicle any 365 of the year. Like, if you don't block this... What the hell? So, back to what she was saying. Excuse the way I was responding to him in the moment. I was offended and uncomfortable and too shaken up to answer to every ignorant thing he said. And at first, I didn't even want to argue about it. I understand preference, but he had me effed up trying to say if I wolfed, I didn't respect myself. And it's not normal. And that was just so ignorant. So when people like to play the whole preference game, if it is a preference, then why do you have to simultaneously downgrade the opposite of that preference? You see how that don't work? If you love that so much, then why does that also have to come with downing women that decide, I don't want to partake in that? And you talking about you be using Nair, you a real trooper, girl, because, oh my God, Nair burner. But you definitely handled that with grace. Instead of ending the conversation to go find someone who is willing to be shaved 24/7, he used that moment to try to body shame me. I am only 18. I am not even sexually active, and he is also 18. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Like I said earlier with corn culture, getting people all messed up into thinking that certain things are natural and normal. Like, those porn stars did not wake up like this. They had to go and get waxes, get laser hair. Like I was saying, it's a full-time job to be getting their nails done, their hair done. Like, people don't roll out of bed looking like that every day. So yeah, even if I shouldn't have to shave for anybody because this is my body and I could do what I want with it, and that is the truth. Literally trying to make me feel weird for letting my body do what it naturally does and continue to be ignorant after I stated the facts. I do have a lot more to say, but we're both women. We're both women. We know the real. I just cannot for the life of me wrap my head around this for obvious reasons and many more. The fact this was even an argument and I was explaining myself infuriated me. But how would you have responded? Thank you for reading, girl. Love you and these tribe teas. So, and thank you for sending in your entry. So I'm going to put the chat on the screen. But what I'm confused is, so is this your boyfriend? Were y'all talking? Or was that your friend who just so happened to be a guy? Hold on. I was talking to this guy. So yeah, that's what I'm like. Is he a friend? Is he a prospect? Like, what is he? Because you should move differently depending on whichever one it is. So if he's a dating prospect or something like that, block, do not talk to him ever again. If he is a friend, you've already educated him and tell him, do not bring this topic up again. You are a man, I'm a woman, stay in a man place. Like, stay over there. Don't do it. But in the same breath, the only reason why I'm even giving that second option is because you guys are teenagers, you're young, you're gonna make dumb ass mistakes and say stupid shit. But I'm pretty sure all of us know if you grown and a man is doing this, even if he is your friend, block and do not fucking talk to him. But because y'all are young and you know this is the time where you are gonna say and do dumb stuff, you told him your piece. If he brings it up again, he's not respecting your piece. So that's how I feel. I would have just blocked him. I would have blocked him, you know. Let's see what you guys got to say. Layla says she does not talk to him anymore. That's great. Because honestly, if he would have brought... And then, like, it's giving vibes like you low-key like me type shit. Because why are we talking about waxes? Like, what are we doing? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. AJ said, I'd be so sad. I can't even grow a bush. Oh my gosh. Ebony said he was a waste of time and you didn't even give him any time. So shout out to you. No, for real. I'm glad that you shut that shit down and you stood up for yourself. Right, exactly, Cage. They need to stay in the man play. Y'all here tripping over coochie hair. I need to stop. I'm the same way. Asia said that they would have just went full wolf and then just blocked him. No, I would have been like, you know what? I'm about to just get as much dudes as I can with this damn wolf, and we gonna see who really has a preference. Like, what the hell? Jeez. Right, them razors ain't even good. Like, oh my God. Jamila said, I did a research project on shaving, and the only reason women started to was so they can sell women razors. Wow, and not just men razors. Yeah, because the tea is the male razors are better. They just don't be putting the soap and the gel on, but it's better. And we already have moisturizer where, you know. Pushing, please. That's what I'm saying. I bet he wasn't about to pay for them waxes he has as his damn requirement, right? You are an 18-year-old young lad. Like, you don't know what really goes into this shit. Like, it's expensive. You over here having this as a requirement. Do you even got a big boy job? Help. Help. Yeah, I don't know. And then Daniel asked you putting these damn wolf emojis. Well, hey, the more you freaking know, male razors are better. Get you a male razor and some of that Tend Skin. I think it's like aftershave. Works really good for the bikini line. Like all this stuff that they market towards men works really good for women's hair loss as well. You know why? Because that gender shit is really kind of stupid. Like we're all growing hair. Like why do we need gender specific hair removal? I don't know. But sis, I think you did the right thing. Good for you for standing up for yourself, and good for you for blocking them because you didn't have to. That was dope. All right, let's get into the next one called Just a Dumb Dude. Or Just Dumb Dude. That's what she is, just dumb dude. All right, let's get into it. Hey, darling. You can call me Jay. I am 26. I'm probably going to be like 27 by the time you read this. Yes, you are. Happy birthday. Belated birthday. I am a Taurus sun, Gemini moon, and a Taurus rising. And I use they, them pronouns. But let's get into this bullshit. Oh, and shout out to all of my Taurus and Gemini in the chat. Make sure you drop your sign in the chat. So when I was in the 9th grade, I was in JROTC and I met this guy. We're gonna call him Beto, and yes, that's his real name. Ooh, that's a unique name too. And he was a senior. I was so shocked an upperclassman was paying attention to me. Red flag on the play. Red flag on the play. But the officers in the ROTC told him they were going to take everything away from him if he did not leave me alone. Yes, yes. Protecting our vulnerable youth. That is what's up. So we ended up breaking up after dating only 2 months or so. Fast forward, he graduated and I got back with my first love I was on and off with for like 6 years. Oh my God. His name is gonna be we're gonna call him M. And we were talking from 2006 to 2012. So that was like childhood relation. Like you just always was in a relationship, I'm guessing, because damn. Were you ever single? Like, damn. So, well, when me and M broke up, Beto ended up hitting me up again. And so he told me he was going to take me to school. Why is he still trying to talk to you? Because he knows what he's doing is wrong. Okay. Anything beat taking the school bus, so I took him up on the offer. Well, he did it, and he told me he needed $120 for his phone bill, and my dumb ass gave it to Beto. What? Then he tried to actually, oh my gosh, no. Y'all, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning, essay, trigger warning. They don't go into it, but still. They did say that day when Beto picked them up, they talking about I need some money for a phone bill. They gave them Beto the money, and then Beto tried to SA them in his car in front of the freaking school parking lot. I ended up getting out of the car and walked up to the school. Like, they got away. And then he blocked me. Yo. I feel so bad. I really hope that you told your ROTC people, because they obviously saw a predator in him. And they would definitely back you up. Like, I really hope you went and told. But, I mean, if you did it, it does happen. Sometimes you just get so scared. But I'm so sorry that happened to you. How is there even more after this? Like, this is crazy. In front of the school. Fast forward to 2022, and I'm live streaming on Meet Me. I'm just having a good conversation with my normal people, enjoying the convo. Then Beto jumps in my live stream. What a sick individual. Like, are you dumb? Do you not remember how we left off? Like, why do you think that would be appropriate? Beto jumps in my live stream. I say hi and just keep it pushing. Then he starts to talk, and I see his face in my live stream. Then he starts talking mess about me. Oh, my God. Like, dude, it's been 10 years, and you tried to SA me at the young age of 15, 16, took money from me at the big age of 20 for a phone bill. How about you run me my money back or get the F off my page? I know that's right. It's just something that happened recently that pissed me off and wanted to tell somebody. I'm now in a happy, healthy relationship. I got a college education. I know that's right. And doing well in life. And I don't know why 2020 and 2022... people from my past hit me up. Like, even M hit me up with his married ass, talking about how he wishes that she was me. Oh, his wife. Oh, that's toxic. Anyways, that's for another day. Y'all have a great day. Here is me and my boo from New York for our anniversary. Aw, y'all look cute. Yes. Yes. I like your hair, by the way. Usually people can't pull off the red, but it actually works for you. It's giving punk Ariel. Yes. Okay, let me stop. Okay, let's open the chat up. Honestly, I feel like that was him just trying to get some power in a time where he felt powerful. You get what I'm saying? Like, the nerve, the audacity. Why would you even think that that's appropriate? Did you think that I forgot? Like, Yeah. I mean, I would go see what the statute of limitations are. I would go be a dick. But it seems like you have healed and moved on and you can laugh at it and be like, bro, run me my check. But just for that, I would be like, you know what, just for that, let me go look up some statute of limitations for that ass, because I have witnesses clocking you for being a predator. Like, what the fuck? Weird. All right, what y'all got to say? What's going on in the chat? Dude, if you don't go hit up your wife, right? Why was the ex? That was weird. I would send it to the wife because do not play with me. No, dead ass. I would also do that. Like, Brad, this is what we're not about to do. Like, I am not a game. My life is not a game. Like, I do not need no fatal attraction, Southern fried homicide BS. Like, I'm about to tell your wife that you're texting me on this BS. No. Tell me, they always trying to spin the block. Right. Weird. And they usually do it like when major life events happen, like, and it usually has to do with ownership by other men. So, i.e. getting married, i.e. having babies. Like, that's when they want to fucking come out the woodworks with their weird predatory asses and try to relive a moment where they had power. But I'm just glad you stood your ground. I'm sad. I'm glad you, because like doing this, and then having some unexpected shit happen. Yeah, nah, you stood your ground. That's what's up. But yeah, I don't know if I said this before, but make sure you guys leave any advice or commentary you may have in the comments for both of those stories that I just read. The dude with the hairy biscuit problem, and then the weird stalker online. But yeah, let us know in the comments below any advice you may have. And shout out to anybody if this is your first time catching a live. I see someone in the chat is saying, shout out to Jordan. This is your first time in the live. Make sure you guys like the video. Let's get into this third story. I was very interested to read this. It is super long, but it piqued my interest, and I was like, you know what perfect stream to read it on than the 2-hour-long stream. So, how magic and intuition helped me realize my true path, aka Taurus men are the devil. Shout out to all the Taurus in the chat. If you're a Taurus, make sure you drop your zodiac sign again, you know, show some love. Let's get into this. So, hey, Naja and Tribe. Wow, I did not think I would be writing to you directly because I am such a fan of you, and I've been watching you since I discovered your zodiac sign videos, which make me laugh so much. And I love the Tribe T videos. Well, thank you for sticking with me, even though I don't do my skits no more. I'm trying to figure out something astrology related to do on here. But yeah, thank you for kicking it with me so long. I decided today is the day to submit something. I recently went through something crazy that I know could have completely been avoided, and I just have to get this off of my chest, okay? This story also dabbles in a little bit of like magic and, you know, psychics and stuff like that. I tried to make this concise and easy to read. Just a heads up. It's just a little long because I talk a bit, okay? I wish to remain anonymous, so I will call myself Estrella. I'm 25. I am a Pisces sun, Virgo moon, and Libra rising. Wow, you are very mystical. That's the vibe I'm getting from you. Shout out to all the Pisces in the chat, all the Virgos, all the Libras. Make sure y'all drop your signs as well. If this helps even more, I am also an Aquarius Venus and a Libra Mars. So shout out to all the Aquarius out there as well. I just took a huge long sigh before listing this. So this is a big life lesson for me looking back. I recently reconnected with someone from my past. Oh my God. At our big age. And I know what you're thinking. Why? Girl, I know. Like, I'm so blessed that I did that when I was, I want to say like 17, 18 or something along those lines. Like, I'm so blessed I decided to do that like way, way back in the day, and I already had a bad experience. And like, yeah, I don't know. I just learned real quick. I never even made a story time about that. I just felt really sad about it because I was like, damn, we really did grow apart. And I never made no story times or anything about this person on my channel because I really did feel like, damn, we just grew apart because she has some hating ass bitches in her corner. The last time I tried to do this little reconnect with the past thing, I went over there to, see this person, and there was like 3 ops that did not like me. And one of the ops was like 10 years older than me. Like, it was weird, bro. Like, I was like, this is a mistake. I should have never did this. Like, too much has changed. Like, things is just weird. Like, it's just not gonna work. Because once somebody start talking about you to their friends, it's kind of like it's dead. So yeah, I do agree. Like, girl, why? Leave that shit in the past. Let me know in the comments if y'all had any experiences where you tried to reconnect and it just wasn't it. So for this purpose of the story, we're gonna call him Gabriel. He was 23 when we first met, and I was 22. He is a Taurus male. Damn, this is just, yeah. And we share the same Virgo moon. I'm not sure if his rising, but my guess is probably Scorpio or Leo. I met him in the spring of 2019 through a mutual on Facebook, and he found me first. He didn't actually speak to me until he DM'd me on IG. At that time, I had the two connected. So Gabriel was incredibly attractive. We had the same taste in music, and I swear he knew artists that I thought no one else knew but me. And from what he was telling me, we had similar upbringing, or so I thought. I'm about to say, what if he was just creeping on your pages? You said you did have everything on there. I mean, I don't know. So I'm going to skip the time of events and get to the point of why I left him in the first place. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. We stopped talking in the summer of 2020 because I knew something was up with him. Ladies and gentlemen, do not ignore your intuition. At first, he was really into the convos. He would be really open with me. And one of the first things he told me was that he was an ex-meth addict. Damn, in high school. Damn, poor baby. What was you going through in high school? I was accepting of this because a person's past does not define them unless they use it as an excuse to not change. T. Then conversation slowly starts to dwindle. There would be times where I wouldn't hear from him for days or weeks at a time. We never met up, not once, even though we live in the same city. He only ever hit me up when he wanted to see nudes or get freaky. Oh, he got a wife. I got tired of it. So I left without any explanation. I was so hurt that I let myself get into that situation with the guy I met on the freaking internet. Not my proudest moment, or so I thought. 2 years go by. Now we're in 2022. By this time, I had leveled up in life, spiritually, and in my career. I know that's right. Also, I have stayed single and focused on myself. I know that's right also. So I've just leveled up in every sense of the phrase. I'm not exactly a person who subscribes to any organized religion, but I've always believed in spirituality. I'm a highly intuitive person, and I guess I could say I'm a little witchy. Okay, girl, calm down, girl. I could tell by your big 3, like, you do have a little mysticism going on, but I mean, that technically would be a religion, sis. I'm just saying. Anyway, don't worry. I do not dabble with dark magic or mess with people in any harmful way. This is not a hexing story. I've always believed in psychics, and I have a close relationship with a trans psychic woman who has helped me a lot. One day, she gave me a reading and told me that somebody from my past wants to contact me and apologize. You could save it. You could save the apology. Like, what do you mean? No. She said some specific things about Gabriel. So I knew it was about him. I got a second opinion from another psychic just for fun, and this one told me there was a returning person, a new person, and a soulmate I will come across this year, 2022. This psychic also pointed out that I'd be choosing the new person over this returning person. The latter two have not happened as I'm writing this, just FYI, but maybe when you read this, I can confirm after. I hope so. I love love. I really do hope that for you. I couldn't help but think about Gabriel. I knew I left him for a reason, but I couldn't understand why or how he could even cross paths with me again. The same way he got you the first time, probably the internet, girl. I'll be honest, despite all of the red flags he gave off to me, I somehow was still longing for the idea that maybe he'd change after 2 years of not seeing each other. I thought, no, you're right, they do change, but it's not for the better in your eye. They don't change for you. Does that make sense? Like, that was one thing that used to mess me up a lot when I was younger too, wanting people to change on my behalf and just getting so frustrated. Bro, he changed all right. He learned some new tricks. They aren't good ones. Like, he's changed all right. He's gotten worse. I unblocked him off Instagram to see what was going on with him. I didn't message him at first. I just thought I'll just unblock him and see how he's doing. He deleted almost all of his photos from the last time I saw it and uploaded videos of him practicing guitar. It took about a few weeks until he found me and DM'd me again. We had a couple mutuals, as I mentioned before, and I guess he found me on one of my friend's stories. She's actually my close friend I met in high school, and I invited her to my sip and paint birthday party. They know each other from elementary, Jesus. So he was pushing to talk to me on the phone when we first had our convo. When he finally called me, I would not have given him my number. And I would have pretended like my number had changed from the last time I talked to them. I would have got a Google Voice phone number, and that would have been how we communicated. So when he finally called me, he was drunk and revealed some really dark things about his upbringing and why he couldn't talk to me as much as he wanted or actually meet up with me, specifically as a child being a victim of multiple abuse and getting abused again in his 20s, being depressed, mental breakdowns. In my head, I thought, okay, mental illness isn't necessarily a red flag if a person is actively working on it themselves through it. Okay, but with love, it doesn't seem like this person is. It seems like they're trauma dumping on you, using you as a therapist substitute. Like, people with good and healthy boundaries don't have, like, word vomit on you about serious things. I paraphrase that. The stuff that he told you is very, very dark and very, very traumatizing. And I'm sorry that he has to live with that, those memories and stuff. But I don't know. And I'm not trying to make it about me. I just always try to look at things from people's different perspectives and stuff. And, you know, I had a fucking shitty childhood when it comes to abuse and stuff. I don't have a single story on this channel of me talking about it. Like, why would I want to put y'all psyche through that? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not as bonding as they think it is. That's all I'm saying. Like, cause now you gotta live with all his traumatic, like, bro, you were doing meth in high school. I don't doubt you had some trauma, but damn, I do not have the tools to deal with you unloading on me like that. Like, child. So we agreed to take things slow. Girl, he just hit the gas pedal out the gate. He seemed to open up to me more and more, or so I really thought. I started noticing patterns again. He told me he wasn't able to meet up anytime soon because of financial issues, and he's been without a car since the mental breakdown. We would talk on the phone once a week, usually Saturday, but he would text me here and there throughout. I knew his sense of humor was weird and sometimes dark, but there were sometimes jokes that, like, teetered onto actually being half-truths. For example, out of the blue, he once told me... Girl, cut this shit off. This man talking about he killed somebody. What in the Joker is going on? What in the Joker and Batman? Like, you ain't seen... Okay. Okay, girl. When I confronted him about it, he would play it off. Like, bruh, I could send a gif of my reaction through email. Mine was, I don't believe you. I don't believe him. It's giving Joker. It's giving I'm trying to be dark and angsty e-boy. Like, I was like so turned off at that point, but I wanted to know what the F these psychics were talking about. I tried playing it all off, bruh, and yes, I tried looking into his background after he said that to me, but I'll be honest, I don't know how to look up public records. Girl, we've been looking for background checks are not free, by the way. You're gonna have to spend a little coin. It's not gonna be much. It's probably gonna be like $4, but that $4 is gonna be worth it. Ladies, y'all should be looking at these background checks. If you live in the state of Florida, our database is actually free and public. Look him up. It'll show you even if he had an eviction. Fellas too, look these girls up with their crazy asses. It'll show if they got arson charges, battery. Like, you might look them up. Look them up. So we've been talking for a month, since February. Here's the part where I know now the psychic was right. And yes, I know I should have been left his ass, but man, I was gaslighting myself. So now it's April. Each new moon and full moon, I do little manifestations and releasing rituals for myself. It's very smart, very smart. I made a candle spell to manifest new beginnings in love, synchronicity, and I'm not trying to tell your whole tea. I feel like stuff like that, this is just me personally, I feel like stuff like what you're describing is really private. That's just my opinion, so I'm not going to say your whole tea and your routines. Okay, so they're getting frisky through text message. At this point, he seemed to really like me and was telling me he couldn't wait to meet me. I'm sorry, sis, we in our 20s. I'm not getting frisky through no damn text message. Like, you could bring your ass over here. What are we doing? And if you are not financially or mentally in a space to have a relationship, you're not financially or mentally ready to have a relationship. Why am I here? Like, girl. So we're texting each other. We're in the heat of passion, right? And the very next day, he texted me and asked if he could tell me a secret. Girl, I replied, I know I'm not gonna lie. He's married. Girl, he got a kid. That man got a child. That's why he took all his pictures down off Instagram. He had a baby. You could always tell, like, there's like different signs, like when guys are like new parents and then when girls are new parents. The girls will have the baby daddy, the baby, the ultrasound, the pee stick, the mother-in-law, the daddy, all on the Instagram. The daddy won't have nothing. He might have the jip, but nah, it's him trying to grasp onto little hobbies he got left. A whole baby, like, grow up. Talking about I got a secret. Like, grow up. Are you shitting me? Oh my goodness. I was hurt by the delivery of everything because not only should any normal person tell someone they're pursuing that they are a parent during the first few interactions, but the fact this man played it off as a secret, and not only that, he tried playing it off yet again. This was just the cherry on top of this hot freaking mess cake that this man is. I called him out on everything down to why he decided to tell me a child is a secret. Right, that's very problematic phrasing. He attempted to gaslight me saying that it was none of my business, knowing he has a child and that he doesn't tell someone about this if he wasn't sure they were going to be permanent in his life. See, that's called entrapment and coercion, because how did you know that I'm willing to be a step parent? Because I'm over here thinking you have no kids, me and you, if we are serious, that's going to be our, not saying you should get serious with this dude, because like you even said in this, he's not trying to get help for his mental problems. So yeah, there's none of that. But you're under the impression that this would be both of y'all first child. Like, I didn't sign up to be no stepmama. Weird. Oh, snap. Hey, I didn't know I had one. I want to get more mimosas.
Stop it.
Let's go. Make sure y'all have a little water break. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Man, this is horrible. How you deny your own baby? My fate was sealed with this weirdo. I immediately cut him off and told him we do not need to talk anymore. I sent him a long paragraph of why and how he has me messed up. I normally don't even bother to give guys like this an explanation, but at this point, I have had it. Everything he told me about himself was half-truths. I don't have a doubt in my mind that he's probably married. Me too. I think he's married because you say he only hits you up on Saturdays. Like, he can never see you in public. And then there was a point in time where all y'all were doing was smashing. And now all of a sudden it's just like weird. It's giving married. I felt so disrespected. Like, of course he has a kid on top of all his other baggage. Everything I noticed about the way he moved, it just made sense. I only cried for maybe like 1 or 2 days. And now I'm ready to move the fuck on. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an Aquarius Venus. Yes, ma'am. See, I'm cursed with Gemini Venus. Everybody think I'm trying to fuck around and I'm trying to settle down, man. I'm just trying to settle down and be monogamous, dog. That's that Gemini Venus. Anyway. Yeah, so as for magic and psychics, these are my beliefs, and I just want to be transparent about this all. I use this practice to understand the world around me and myself. So far, I really appreciate intuitive people who have gifts like this and that are sharing. I do too. It's really dope. So the magic isn't the only factor for me. I realize now this spell helped me basically get people off my path who aren't trying to serve me, basically, so that I can have new space in the future for people that deserve my love, you know? And the info given to me by these 2 talented psychics was a warning and also karmic. I've had trouble with men deceiving me in my past relationships. I now know what I want in love, and it's definitely not that. And I have many guys, dadies, and ladies like this in my life. So yeah, thank you for your patience. I hope this story was entertaining enough to follow, and just know, because my Virgo moon ass is so self-aware, it's kind of frustrating knowing whether I'm just being paranoid or if I'm in fact right. Lots of love from California. Cali in the house. Shout out to y'all. Here, let's put the chat on the screen. Yes, y'all. This is crazy. What was your other... You said you're a Pisces sun, Virgo moon, and Libra rising. So yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense why people would think they could just come and do a, what's it called, word vomit with their feelings to you. But I get it because you have a Virgo moon, you probably, and the Libra rising, you probably do give pretty good freaking advice, but because you got that Pisces sun, I could tell you don't take your own advice. But anyway, let's see what's going on in this chat. I'm glad that you're not talking to him anymore, and I'm glad that you feel more in tune with the world around you. Yeah, I've read what you wrote, by the way, about the mysticism and the psychics and stuff. Like I said, this is just my little, bad juju or set of beliefs. Like, I just don't like telling people's practices. I don't think that you should know what someone's altar looks like, so just for your protection, because you obviously got a Senior Gabriel sending the evil eye on that ass. So yeah, but that's really cool that you are getting more in touch with yourself and your intuition and stuff like that, and trusting yourself and loving yourself. So let's get into these comments. Okay, I see we got a lot of Gemini Venus in the house. Shout out to y'all. Y'all talk about Gemini Venus gang. I'm trying to smash around though. Look. you gonna find out. Just watch. You gonna find out. I thought that's what I wanted to do too. Just watch. Let's see. Virgo Venus, I barely like anybody. Oh my God. Anthony said this was a mess, right? Six house son and trauma dumping. That part. Mm-hmm. Just Katie said he was a user in more ways than one. I definitely feel like he was an energy vampire and was trying to use you for more ways than one as well. I definitely agree. The nutrient said in my African voice, back to sender, back to sender, back to sender. Get it away. But yeah, thank you so much for sending in your story. I'm so glad that things are going better for you. And please send me a response of an update. I would love to know if you did meet this guy, you know, and if the psychics were right, and if Mr. Gabriel's going to try to come back up in your life, and if there's going to be a round 3, you know. Mm-hmm. That could also be a thing. Okay, let's get into this next one. He called it a soggy oyster trap. And this girl done sent me pictures. Well, I don't know if it's a girl or a guy yet, but they done sent me pictures of, oh my God, I'm just about to read. Make sure y'all like this because this is a mess. I don't even know what's going on. But I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, Tribe T. He called it a soggy oyster trap. I don't even like oysters, and then I feel like that's offensive because if you describe, like, I get it in the gay community, you know, we say fishy and stuff like that, but like, if you as a positive, I should say fishy as a positive. I should more so say ballroom culture uses fishy as a positive, but if you are down there in the business and you say it's a soggy oyster, why are we comparing anything down there to fish? Like, what? Why are we comparing anything down there to sea creatures? That's not very becoming, okay? Anyway. Hey, Tribe. Hey, Nacha. I'm going to stomp right into this paranormal ratchetivity and tell y'all about the time I was with a dude who straight up told me my cootie cat was smelling like, and he was dead ass wrong for it, but he was kind of right. Oh my God. Girl, you need to pop you a boric acid, girl. Get you, no shame, get you some boric acid, a little panty liner, and just pop it on up in there. Don't listen to these girls on TikTok doing it day and night. Read the instructions on the bottle and go do your pH test and go based off of your body. Ain't no shame, girl. Just get you a little boric acid, girl, off the Amazon. Shout out to Catalina for the donation. Thank you so much. It is not required, but very appreciated. They said, I too have been personally victimized by a Taurus man. Girl, me too. I finally got over it a few years ago, but I mean, it happened. It happened. We deserve some compensation. Bonus compensation for mentally ill Taurus men. Yeah, I'm down to start a support group. I am. All right, so that girl said he was kind of right. They said my shit was smelling like oysters. Beyond trying to shed light on a really embarrassing moment, I have a condition which makes my stuff be smelling like that. So they're already aware. They're like, yeah, bro, like, the cat be smelling like oysters. Now, see, now that's unknown territory. I can't, I'm not a doctor, so I can't suggest the boric acid no more. And usually, I said this on another live stream, usually when people have, like, what's it called, like, conditions or diseases or stuff like that, they have a phone, they have Google, they've probably tried everything you're suggesting to them, you know, so, you know, take back my little boric acid thing. I didn't know you have a whole condition. They said this condition is called trimethylaminuria, which is known as the fish odor syndrome. I think I went to school with somebody with this. I talked about this in another video. If y'all go and look, I made a story time about this dude in the dispensary that was smelling like piss, but I did want it to be known, like, nah, I used to be cool with somebody who had, like, a condition, and it did not smell like that. It smelled like somebody just peed their pants drunk and was like, well, I'm about to go get some trees from the dispensary today. Like, bruh. Um, but yeah, if y'all want to go watch that. But it used to, they basically, this condition used to affect me really badly when I was younger and I had like PE and stuff all the time. Sweat is the main source of the odor, but I don't have to participate anymore, so it's not really as severe. As long as I have some body spray or deodorant, then I'm usually good to go. I'm from Kentucky, right in the backwater of what the fuck. This story took place in my senior year in high school. Last year I was held back, so I just turned 19. We'll call this dude Beetle because he looked like the dude from Sweeney Todd. Think grown up beans from Even Steven. So if y'all don't know, this is Beans. This is Beans from Even Steven. Okay. And this is the other dude she was talking about. She said this is what he looked like. And he had the nerve to say that her biscuits smell like oysters. He look a mess. And for those of you guys asking, the condition is called trimethylaminuria. Trimethylaminuria. For anybody wondering. So we gonna call him Beetle because he looked like Beetle. Why is Bees on the screen? Ariana, what are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here, Bees? So Beetle is still friends with my older brother and used to work with him, but that's how we met. Mind you, he is 20 at the time. At the time, he worked at the Popeyes, and though he is ugly, he did win me over with getting me some chicken and some iced tea. The bar. She talking about, girl, do not come for me. Y'all, he was kind of funny. I mean, when you look like this, you got to be funny. You got to be funny. If you look like this, you better be freaking hilarious. If you have the nerve to be judging people on anything, and you look like this, you better be freaking a phenomenal comedian. Y'all, he was funny when I didn't have to make eye contact with him. Anyway, at the time, I was desperate for any male attention because I had gotten out of a 2-year relationship. This guy, he ended up being Beetle's little cousin. What in the Kentucky, girl? You is keeping it in the family. Because Beetle knows your brother and you was with Beetle's cousin? Okay. We're going to call the cousin Past because he tried to look like Future, but that shit was not cheesecake. Hold up. After work, he would drive my brother home if they had the same shift, which was maybe once or twice a week, but he always made sure to bring me a drumstick or a tea, and I'd be like, "Aw, thanks, Beetle," and we would talk. One time, he'd come over when my brother was still at work, and I didn't expect it to just be him, so I was shocked, but he still had that chicken though. So we're talking, and he's sitting next to me on the couch. He said he had a long day and put his head on my lap. I didn't care too much or think he was weird, but damn, I did not want to look down at him because he was facing my stomach and I heard what sounded like a cough. And I was like, "You want some water?" And he proceeded to drink my tea. Ew. I'm like, "Damn, okay, well, we ain't sharing drinks yet, motherfucker." Like, ew. He had braces that made his gums look all puffy, and it grossed me out that he was drinking my drink. Girl, you are a mess. Oh, my God. Anyways, time passed, and one thing led to another. How would go from he is disgusting me to one thing led to another? Because what type of jokes is he telling? Like, he needs to write a book. He needs to start a Manosphere channel. Because how the hell is this happening? Time passed, one thing led to another. We were in my room with nothing on but the drawers. And girl, when I tell you, she said that this man was packing packing beans. He was packing, and it got me distracted. He asked me if I wanted, some how can I say this? Some head play, let's say that. And I said, "What is that?" And he did the corniest shit ever in front of me, and then he pushed me over. Jesus, please take the freaking wheel. I'm really trying to be polite. He bent me over, went in only to stop and gag. Yes, gag, bitch. Oh my God, y'all got me reading this shit. Okay. I was so embarrassed. Like, what the fuck is going on? And he turned and looked at me with watery eyes. And just stared at me. I asked him what's wrong, and he said, "Look, I like you, but you got a soggy oyster trap for a biscuit, and you need to douche." Bro, Daniel downstairs laughing. Stop, bro. I can hear you, bro. I'm really trying to keep it together. This man said, "Douche. What are you, a 1950s housewife? Wait a minute." I replied with a quickness, "Your mouth is a soggy oyster trap. Go douche your gums." Both y'all might as well just shut up and just have sex. Like, both of y'all, he should just put a mask on. They would help both of y'all. You don't got to see his nasty gums, his face, and he don't got to smell it. Like, it's perfect. Just put a mask on. He had the nerve. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He had the nerve to take my tea and what was left of the shitty little 2-piece chicken meal and throw it out my apartment window. I started shouting at him, and he said that Past, his little cousin, was right about me. I said, "What the fuck do you know about Past?" And he said, "Well, he's my cousin." Keep in mind, they do not look alike at all. Past is black, and Beetle looks like this, okay? Oh my God. I really had no clue that they were kin. So we start arguing more back and forth, and I asked, "What the fuck did Past say about me?" And he said that basically I stink fierce and that I needed to get that shit fixed. And I told him that, well, he didn't seem to mind when he was sucking on that biscuit for 2 years. That's what I'm saying. You obviously did not care. Like, ladies, there's somebody out there. That's one thing. Y'all can deny all you want. Y'all can call a girl ugly, all that shit. Biscuits, man. Shout out to the Dab King. Thank you so much for the donation. They said LMFAO. She need a man who just gonna munch on a woman's monthly beet juice and DoorDash order. Like, bruh. Jesus. Thank you for the donation. That was too much. I kicked him out and told him to clean up the chicken box. When my brother comes home, he'll know it's you because I can't drive to Popeyes. It's like 5 miles away and I can't walk there. And he go kick your ass. But Beans didn't care. He just left. So I had to clean up the trash. I wouldn't have cleaned it up. I would have let my brother beat him up. When I go back to school, I confronted Pass and he acted all dumb. Like he didn't know what I was talking about. He was with his new bitch. So I bet that's why. I ended the conversation by asking her, ew, talking about ask her what my biscuit tastes like. And she went off. Now, that was petty. That was real petty. That was real petty. End of the story. My brother found out, but still stayed friends with Beans because he needed a ride to work. Damn, you need to get a car in your family, sis. Even to this day, Beans still tries to hit on me, but I don't respond. I still be eating that chicken, though. Moral of the story is always wash yourself, I guess. And if you have the condition that I do, sometimes you just can't help it. By the way, I am a Leo with a Cancer moon. I could tell you're a Leo. You are so fucking funny, bro. You are funny, bro. Like, you're funny as hell. I am a Leo with a Cancer moon, and Beetle is an Aquarius man. Shout out to all the Leos, Cancers, and Aquarius in the chat. I don't have any pictures of Beetles, but I'll show you his doppelganger to show the tribe in case they don't know who these motherfuckers are. Let me know if y'all want to hear more stories from high school. Nothing inappropriate unless it's after I turn 18. Thank you for that. Like the time I snuck in or the time I fought a girl, forget it. I'm just going to send them in anyway. Deuces. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are a freaking hoot. Shout out to all my Leo sons. Y'all are the funniest people to me. Y'all are so funny. I would never date no Leo ever again in my freaking life. But y'all, the comedy, chef's kiss. What y'all think about this? You said with that Cancer moon, you were surprised I didn't cry. In the moment, you gotta be tough, man. You gotta get that tough lion, that Leo sun real quick. Yeah, I don't see how a Leo and the Aquarius dynamic, if anybody is in that type of relationship, let me know. But let's see. Right, of course the fellow Leo would be bold. Alicia says, with that Cancer moon, I'm surprised you didn't cry. I already read that. And Aquaman, my God. Man. Not Peter Pettigrew had... I can't help it. The pictures had me dead. I was like, look, this is a mess. Oh, my God. Patrick said, Leos are real deal funny. No, y'all are like the comedians of the Zodiac. It's crazy. Anthony said, at least it wasn't gut-wrenching story like the first one. Yeah, no, dead ass. Where bruh is just like completely on some like... My thing is, I just never seen nobody just be full-blown butterball naked and deny the biscuit like that. Like, were y'all protecting yourselves? Like, I don't know. Was it hot in there? Did you have the fan on, the AC? Like, it's giving he just wanted to find out. It's giving he never really wanted to do the do. He just wanted to see what his cousin said, which is even more sick. This is some real Kentucky shit right here, boy. And you mean to tell me y'all live in Kentucky and you can't fry some chicken? You got to depend on the Popeyes? Come on now. Come on now. What? Somebody said I'm dating a Leo man right now. I'm about to end it. Well, shout out to all my girls in the relationships with the Leo people. I like Leo. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, let them know if any of y'all have ever had a similar experience, or if you have a similar condition, let them know in the comments below. I have done, like I said, I've done other story times and stuff about similar things. My advice, again, I know it's like, bro, when you have a condition, you've already looked everywhere under the sun. But if you don't have a condition and you do have a problem with like certain smells or like TMI, girl talk, consistencies of, boric acid, and then hit your diet next. Like, I know the whole drink more water shit is like really funny or whatever, and it's like, oh, you telling me to drink more water and you're judging me about my soda, but you get drunk on the weekends. Like, yeah, that is true. But let's not act like acidity and like all that stuff doesn't mess with you. Like, check your diet, maybe you just can't eat fish at all. Like, maybe that's just something you just can't eat, because your body reacts in that way. Like, I would advise anybody that doesn't have a condition, but they realizing they got that going on, check your diet, get on some boric acid, girl. All right, let's get into this next one. My Matilda story / karma story. I love Matilda. I love it so much. I follow the girl who played Lavender on TikTok. I feel like if you like Matilda and Coraline, you had like a troubled childhood and you just like so longed for like a nurturing figure. Let's all trauma bond over Matilda and Coraline, y'all. Anyway, let's get into it. So, when I was in the 4th grade, damn, this shit hit. When I was in the 4th grade, my entire class was bullied every single day by this certain 6th grade boy. This 6th grader seemed like he was a foot taller than any of us, and he was the meanest, nastiest kid any of us have ever encountered. Y'all go look at what 6th graders look like now. It's kind of funny. All through the first month of school, we dreamed of getting some kind of combined revenge on him. Then one day, a new girl arrived in our 4th grade class. She was skinny, kind of awkward redhead girl who wore glasses. She was geeky and pretty smart. One day after school, it being the norm, the 6th grade bully approached some of us and began taunting us. My thing is power in numbers, kids. Y'all didn't decide to snitch? Like, I would have snitched. I would have been like, oh my God, Lil Bobby. And then like, how are y'all like a K through 8 school? Why are 6th graders and 4th graders even in the same? Like, bruh, I would have been like, you grab his legs, you grab his arms, about to punch him. Like, what? Oh my God. So he notices the new girl with us, and immediately he lays right into her, making fun of her glasses, her hair. He went the whole 10 yards in abuse until she calmly told him to stop, or he might be sorry. Of course, this only provoked him to carry on even more. The new girl then put her backpack on the ground, took the glasses off, then took off her shoes and socks. Put them all on top of the backpack. Then she asked him, are you ready? He replied, ready for what? And to our combined disbelief, this girl went Jackie Chan on him. She kicked him in the stomach, then just kept kicking him over and over, like kicking him in the ribs, kicking him on both his sides. After the initial barrage, he stood, tried to get back on his feet. She kicks him again in the jaw. We saw his head actually like snap back, and he fell backwards and was actually knocked out from hitting the ground. He hit like the back of his head. Oh, but they said luckily for him it was on grass. Damn, so she must have kicked him really hard. He did not get up and did not move except for twitching. Like he was snoring like knocked out. Oh my God. They had to call the paramedics. He was immobilized on a stretcher and taken to the hospital. Karma. She said, are we fighting or what? She said, we fight. Who fighting? Who fighting? Are we fighting? You fighting? You fighting? You fighting? Who fighting? Like, what? So the girl did get into trouble. She was suspended but did not get expelled because we all were telling them how he is a bully and he would abuse us. He ended up coming back to school after a few weeks, and he had to wear a neck brace and a gear. It's like a gear thing, like brace on his, oh my God, for his teeth. She ended up spraining his neck, giving him a concussion, and cracking all of the lower molars on the right side of his mouth. He had to wear that headgear all year long. Oh my God. Imagine if that was your kid. Like if that was my kid being the bully, I would be so mad at them. Like, bro, we live in America. Healthcare is not free, you badass little kid. Why are you bullying people? I would be like that damn that uncle auntie that was on that old YouTube video when they found out their daughter was bullying people on the bus. That would be me. I'd be like, so you thought this was acceptable? I'm glad she beat your ass. I'm not glad about these medical bills though. Why are you doing this? Like what? Oh my God. Right, I would have transferred too. Alicia would have like, I need to go to a different school. Do not underestimate people. Yes. So, oh my gosh. Talking about the girl with the red hair had actually been taking taekwondo lessons for 5 years and was a black belt. Wow. You never know. They were like, look, I'm about to have a little red-headed freckled child. She's about to be able to whip some ass. I don't care if it's like the other person said, men, ladies, and thadies. You can get them hands rated E for everybody. Like, I get so mad when I be seeing little videos of kids like pushing other kids down on the playground in front of their parents and shit. Like, bruh, just wait until I become a parent. Ooh, just wait till I become a parent, boy. I would be like, oh my, little Bobby, did you just, girl, if you don't go push him, like what? Little Bobby needs to learn. You don't just go around pushing people. Like what? Let's see, Jamila says, damn, I need old girl's number so she could teach me some self-defense. I know that's right. I was thinking about even taking a little upgraded self-defense course now that the biscuit is a hot commodity and I can't get no freaking, you know, if somebody were to assault me in the street. So, hell yeah, I'm definitely down to take some self-defense. Right, she a black belt in the 4th grade. That means they probably had her in there when she was like 5, which makes sense. That's when you usually start kids out with like soccer, football, all that. In the words of Cat Williams, shouldn't have been talking shit. You can stay here and get your ass beat, or you can stay here and get your motherfucking ass beat in my J Wow voice. Pretty much. KK says, see, if I have kids one day, I'm going to send them to karate class early. Right. I'm sure that's what their parents did. Taught shit get hit. Right. Talk about they F around and found out. Right, Kiki said that's the main reason I don't got kids yet. I'm going to be fighting the parents. Look, because, yeah, this is a mess. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever had a situation like that just, like, followed you into adulthood looking back like, damn, that kid really did that. Like, she had this man in the Finding Nemo braces and neck brace for the rest of the year. Like, they need to go and check on his home life. How you bully a whole class? They need to check on him. All right, y'all. I'm about to get to this next story. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. Thank all of y'all for being in here. There's quite a bit of y'all in here. Make sure you guys like the stream if you're still here. Okay, this next one is called Baby Was Mad Over a Little Bit of Cleavage. Did you buy the clothes? Is this the only, okay, so my thing is when people be trying to police bodies and police like what people be wearing, dress code people, my thing is if the dress code is not formal, I don't want to hear it. Like, I feel like we can get into a debate once we get into formal dress codes, and it's like, okay, you weren't wearing a tux, sir. You were wearing jeans and a white tee. Like, that's not formal. That's not appropriate. This is a formal event, ma'am. You need to be wearing a dress or a skirt, you know, like, then we can get into, you know, the debate on like what's appropriate. But I'm living, like, I'm just wearing, like, did you buy my clothes? Anyway, baby was mad over a little bit of cleavage. Hey girl, hey tribe, it is Nick. I wrote in a few times, but I had to email this because this just happened and I'm shook. I don't need any advice. I just want y'all to see how unhinged these crazy MFers are, because I can't be the only one. So basically, this guy and we will call him Moses because he thinks that he is a saint. We started talking about 2 months ago, and he was nice and sweet and really took effort to get to know me and all that. And we would have deep convos about different topics in the world, and it just always seemed like we were both on the same page when it came to how we wanted our lives to go. With us talking more and going out, our relationship was starting to get more serious, and we were close to making things official until Moses had to act up about a mini skirt and a crop top. At my school this weekend, we have this huge event for our football team. I go to one of the top D1 schools in the South. Okay, congrats, girl. So this event is like a town-wide thing. I had an outfit planned out because he was also supposed to come down and we were going to go out later. So I sent him pictures of the outfit choices, and well, as my friends, and he loved them and helped me pick one the day prior. So the next thing you know, the next day, after it's time for me to start getting ready, he asked me, you know what? Wait, hold on. He's asking me, you know what I'm gonna wear, and I tell him, oh, I'm wearing this outfit, the one that is a mini skirt with this top, and he's like, no, you need to be no, you need to be wearing jeans. You need to put some jeans on. You can't be walking out like that. No, you're not wearing that. Okay, girl. Interesante. Okay. Next thing you know, after I tell him, no, I'm not wearing jeans, I'm wearing this skirt, he got mad and hung up in my face. I'm confused and thinking his phone just cut off. Not you thought the phone cut off. I'm thinking the phone just cut off or something. So I call him back and he doesn't answer. So at this point, I'm like, oh, he's really mad. I sometimes joke all day long and don't take things seriously. So I was catching on that he was dead ass. I just end up going on about my day and went to class. Went to my therapist appointment and actually talked to her about this. And, you know, enjoyed my day thinking he was going to call or text me to apologize. Wrong. Girl, what did your therapist say about that? I can't imagine anything good. Like, bro, it's giving a Lifetime movie. Like, you're not about to tell me what I can and can't wear. What the fuck? What the hell? So wrong. He ends up texting me. And I have all the texts. Obviously, I don't communicate with this insecure. Well, she didn't send me any text, though. Oh, no, she did. She did. Hold on. He said, enjoy your weekend. And she says, so you're not coming over anymore? No, I'm not about to keep driving an hour to see someone who disregards what I asked them not to wear out the house. Girl, this is giving Southern Fried Homicide, Fatal Attractions. Like, this is giving, this man might kill you. Like, I'm not even trying to joke. Like, this is really disturbing. Let me know if I'm being dramaed out. Like, I just feel like this is giving, at the bare minimum, put his hands on you. Like, this is weird. So you're upset that I want to go out and wear an outfit. Not the point. When I told you I didn't want you wearing it, you wore it anyways. Then what is the point? Because I'm confused. The point is, enjoy your night. She said, boy, I'm a grown woman. You are not my father. You can express your opinion and issues, but at the end of the day, my body's my body. You know, I'm not about to do anything you told me what I was going to do. And when you didn't like my answer, you got mad. Okay, enjoy the rest of your night. It has nothing else. There's nothing else to discuss then. And good luck on your test. And a dude have driven to where y'all stay at. After working 2 jobs and going to the gym, got you whatever you ask. And all I ask is for you to not wear some whore outfit outside. Like, where is the respect? It's giving, I'm very much so available. Like, F out of here. And that just goes to prove that, like, whenever men see us in public by ourselves or just, like, in public, period, they think that we're single and they think we're lying when we say we're in relationships and stuff. And they be harassing us and shit because, as y'all can see, the average toxic dude thinks that if you outside, you're available. If you're expressing yourself through clothing, you're available. Like, it's so misogynistic and toxic. She said, look, I like you and we click, but I'm not going to dedicate what I wear based on if you approve it or not. And he said, no, it's not talking about it. You're just disrespectful and I'm not your mom. What? Yeah, you might need to find somebody who will just let you wear some of that nature while they're not around. He said, whatever, dude. You're not trying to understand. I'm about to get this event ready. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow or Monday. And then you sent him a book. You should have saved that. Then he's quoting your book. Men are taught to control women's bodies. Like, that shit don't make no sense. And I think you're sexist and you still hate men for whatever reason. I don't know, but it's really upsetting. You could throw my sweater away or wear it. I don't care. Like, I don't understand why is it necessary to wear something like that. Maybe because it's the summer and it's hot, dumbass. Like, I bet if it was societally acceptable for men to wear skirts, you would wear it too. It's actually very, very refreshing when you have the, the breeze just slides. Like, it's really refreshing. Probably feel real nice on your cojones, You could throw the sweater away. I don't understand why this is necessary to wear something like that. You're basically damn near naked. It's funny how I pretty much have on the same outfit that he's like snapping on her for. The fact that after all these years, your therapist still got you thinking like this, wow, that is very, very manipulative and dark. You need to fire her ass. Not him trying to, yeah, it's definitely given bare minimum. We'll put my hands on you, but like if we stay together and you allow me to knock you up, I might kill you. Like, because bro, he's trying to get you to ghost your support systems. Like, you're just trying to go out with your friends. It's a problem. You go to your therapist. It's a problem. Weird behavior. Very weird behavior. So obviously, I do not communicate with this insecure boy no more because he has me messed up. And I was trying to do what my therapist said in text and be more compassionate because he's obviously insecure and had jealousy issues. But by the end of the conversation, I was done. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but sometimes be more compassionate to a dude telling you you're going to do, what I say, and wear what I want you to wear. Your therapist told you to be more compassionate. Did you have a male therapist by chance? Because, okay, no, you do have a woman therapist. He said your good sis Sarah. Child, Sarah gonna get you killed, girl. Oh my God. Excuse me. I was trying to do what Sarah told me to do and stay calm because I really wanted to just tell him he needs to work on his daddy issues because I wasn't gonna stick around either if my son thought like that. Ooh. But yeah, y'all have fun reading this mess because I was in awe. This was my first time ever encountering a guy like that because he was given delusional and emotionally delayed. I also included the outfit in question. I'm just proud of myself for keeping my composure, working on my skills because I was 2.3 seconds from really showing him what disrespectful was. Now, you definitely tried to explain to him like your point of view and everything. Okay, see, here's my thing about your outfit. If you want a girl that dresses the way that this picture, okay? If you want a bad bitch, you gotta know how to keep a bad bitch. This is a bad bitch. This is a bad bitch outfit, all right? Men are going to look at her. Women are going to look at her. Why don't you hold pride in the fact that people are admiring your girl's beauty? Instead of you over here dressing like a whore. Girl, you look like you're like on a tropical vacation. Like, yes, you're a curvy girl. Your titties out. Okay. But it's a brunch fit to me. I think it's cute. I feel like, right, it is what it is. You can't if you can't be secure enough to be with a bad bitch, then go get you a schmegular regular girl. I don't know what to tell you. You over here mad because this girl's wearing a skirt. She's literally wearing a skirt and then like a tie top and there's like bell sleeves. It's really cute. Alicia said he probably jealous. He probably wants to be a bad bitch. You're right. Jessica said, you are not going to take my money and give me misogynistic advice in return. No, I'm for real. Like, damn, Miss Sarah, you got me over here trying to reason with the enemy. Oh my God. Kiki said, don't date a bad bitch if you can't handle it, right? Alondra says, exactly. Your partner is a reflection of you, right? Why not be prideful and happy that they're getting a positive reaction? Like, they look good. Jelly said, women do not stop being bad bitches when they date a man. Why don't they ever realize that? Right. And then, or they will be a bad bitch, and then out of nowhere, they randomly are not a bad bitch anymore. And they're like, oh my God, you look so much different than when we started. Sir, you don't take me anywhere to get dressed up. Like, that's another phenomenon that ends up happening, unfortunately, when guys bag bad bitches and don't upkeep the bad bitch. We're talking about you was just another trigger on the hill. Y'all are best. Talking about call the BBB on Miss Sarah. Shout out to Miss Sarah. Oh my God. Adriana said it's not a genre everybody fits in. I know that's right. Ugh. Right, it is giving nobody can look at her but me, which is really scary. So if you guys have ever been in a relationship like that, or if you agree with me, like I feel like those are the warning flags of an abusive relationship. I feel like you really dodged a bullet. If you've ever been in a similar situation, please put it in the comments below, okay? So let's get into the second to last story. It's just titled, Is This Weird? All right. Hopefully, not really. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, I am just writing in because I was watching the TRIBETEA about the girl who wished bad on her teacher and it came true. So it reminded me of a few things that happened to me and my mom. So for background, my father is Black and my mom is multiracial. She is French, Creole, and maybe some Ethiopian. But my grandfather would never talk about his side of the family. His parents passed away when he was little, and he only kept in touch with one sibling out of the 7. Damn. He didn't even want to claim his Creole heritage and would just identify with being fully Black. Okay, so it's giving Beyonce. All right. So that wasn't even believable because this man just looked like a white man. That was he just looked like a white man named Bob. Anyway, my grandfather was a devout Christian, but still held some weird practices compared to the Christian faith. For instance, he would say being controlling is a part of voodoo, and when someone passes away, make sure to cover all the mirrors in the house so that the soul can make it to heaven. Now, I don't know about no voodoo and shit, but I have heard about the mirrors. You're supposed to cover the mirrors in the house. I think specifically at like the wake. So yeah, so that they can make their way and not see themselves and get distracted and like be stuck in limbo. I have heard that as well, but I never heard that it was voodoo. I know historically many Creoles practice voodoo. Well, technically they practice hoodoo. Some do, you know. Well, I always felt my mom had some sort of powers. For instance, when my mom was at work and my brothers would sneak girls in the house, she would later come home and say, "Who's been in my house? I could feel their spirit." She would be at work all day, an hour away, and we didn't have security cameras or anything. So I don't know. She would just know. Another instance is when my teacher had accused me of being indulged in the devil's lettuce, if y'all get my drift. She accused me of being on the devil's lettuce in front of the whole class because I couldn't stop laughing at a joke my friend said. Well, my mother got them together as she should and told them no weapon against me and my children will prosper. And the very next day we had a sub because that teacher was in a car accident that morning. It was not fatal, but he did mess his leg up. Oh my God. Then with me, when I was a little girl, we lived in a townhouse and every time I would walk past our stairs, I would see a white man with black hair walking up the stairs, and I wasn't scared of him, which is strange because I used to be scared of everything. Then in high school, I wanted to go to a basketball game and my mom said no, so I was pissed. The next day, none of my friends would talk to me because they said I was at the game and refused to talk to them. I was just sitting at the corner watching the game. Bro, what in the shadow person is going on? Now that is that Haitian shit. That's scary, bro. What in the us Jordan Peele is going on? They said I was there and I refused to talk to them and was in the corner watching the game. Even my teacher said, why did I look mad at the game? And I was not even there. There are just a few weird things that has happened, and I'm sure there could be an explanation for some, but it weirds me out sometimes. There's another instance where my aunt had bought an antique figurine 2 months after her husband lost his job, And her son got hit by a stray bullet. Oh yeah, y'all can't be. I be seeing people on TikTok taking them little antiques and figurines from the thrift store and like painting over them. Yeah, nah, those are the type of things that definitely do hold spirits. That's crazy. That man got hit by a stray bullet. Well, while all this is happening, she was talking to a cousin from my grandfather's side of the family who told her to get rid of the figurine and put it in a body of water. That was very creepy because she would not have known about the figurine. And sure enough, as soon as she did that, her husband was offered an even better job opportunity and her son's condition became stable. He's fine now, by the way, just a scarring from the bullet. These are just a few things that have happened in my family, and there are plenty more. I hope this wasn't too long, and thank you for reading it. That is scary. I definitely feel like your family is blessed and highly favored and highly protected because that basketball thing, the basketball game shit is what really is sticking with me because it's one thing if your friends are over here like, oh my God, girl, yeah, I saw you. It's another thing when the teacher is saying like, yeah, I saw you there and you did not speak. That's really freaky. Mm-mm. Super, super freaky. Let's see, what do you guys have to say? Black and Belly said, I guess I'm not sleeping tonight. I was like, y'all got the chills. Right. That's a mess. Yeah, some of the things that made me believe in that part of the world was listening to Haitian talk growing up. No, definitely. I be seeing all types of little stories about mermaids and all of that. Like, that's scary. Mm-mm. Yeah, I agree with Jessica. I would love for you to write in some more stories. That is so crazy. And y'all know what they say. A lot of Haitian Creole people did come from Haiti. Louisiana Creole people. Some of them did come from Haiti. Um, but yeah, that's another thing. I agree with Bonnet Girl in the chat. I don't like them old antiques. Like, I just know something's attached. Like, because I know some old lady at some point was putting so much energy into cleaning it, polishing it. Like, that shit doesn't just go away. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. That shit is there, bruh. That shit is there. Oh my gosh. But yeah, if y'all have anything else to say about them creepy stories or if anything similar has happened, please put it in the comments below. Shout out to brand new shout out to brand new Joy in the chat. They said, hey tribe, just joined, hope I didn't miss too much. Well, we are on the last story of the stream, so you might have to rewatch it, but hey, at least you get to catch one from top to bottom. Make sure you guys like the stream, please. Make sure you like the stream. It helps me get noticed in this crazy world of YouTube. And if you're here at this point, I'm pretty sure you like the stream, right? So just like the stream, girl. But anyway, let's get into this last story. Did they really shit on my parade, or am I just too emotional lately? Hey Naja and Tribe, this is my first submission, but I've been watching for a while, and I drop in the lives whenever I can. Well, I hope you are in here. So I am 17, and it is my senior year of high school, and despite the virus and other issues, things have really started to look up for me lately. Recently, I got some great news back to back. My mom and I finally found the perfect house to rent, and we'll be moved in by October 1st. Okay. I'm gonna start. I got into my top choice for culinary school. Congratulations. My admissions counselor delivered the news on a Friday. That is what's up. So all the good stuff is out the way. My best friend G is not my only best friend, but my birthday twin. We were born in March, but luckily for me, I was born 12 hours before. We met in middle school, and as far as I can remember, our relationship was not the best. Then why are y'all staying friends if y'all... Okay. But at the end of 7th or 8th grade, we became very close at a very fast rate and became sisters before I'd even realize. In the last 6 years, we've had our ups and downs. The biggest thing being an argument at the mall because some white girls was instigating. look, no shade, but I already know because you 17 that probably the reason why y'all like fell off is dumb. Like, bro, with love, but like it's already given like it's about to be a dumb reason because y'all fell out one time over a white girl. Like, what are y'all talking about? And then you even admit that's not necessarily important to the story. And you didn't freaking follow the... Well, you sent me this a long time ago, so I guess you couldn't follow the rules, but... What the hell, bruh? You said that's not necessarily important to the story. Well, what is important? So, this situation between G and me involves the good news I mentioned before. Okay. As I said earlier, she was maybe the third person I told about getting into this school. I was seriously glowing about it, and her initial response was weird. Like, she was like, you're not smart enough for that. And then it registered that I was talking about the school and not the... Oh, okay. So it's... Imagine if she was going to Charles Institute of America, right? But the abbreviation for that is the CIA. So she was like, hey... I got into the CIA. And she's like, you're not smart enough for that. That's comedy. Anyway, but then she registered that I was talking about the school and not the government organization. But it was just the beginning of the bad vibes. Girl, that was a miscommunication. A funny one at that. But anyway, anyway, it don't matter because, like, why are you coming for my intelligence? Girl, I could be getting into Harvard. Don't come for me. Like, what? In that same conversation, I told her about the house and the job too, and she gave me a congrats. I gave her thanks, as girls do. We moved on and started talking about something else. So out of nowhere, she just goes, yeah, sorry about ghosting you this week. I called you to apologize, but you didn't pick up. I figured it was fine since I'd been so petty lately. And I was so confused. I was like, wow, I'm sorry. I didn't even know that I'd upset you because I really didn't. We're both busy, as I stated above. Ed isn't, like, what? That's what this is giving miscommunication. She said, sorry about ghosting you. I called you to apologize. I've been petty lately. So, wow, I didn't even know I upset you. You didn't notice that she ghosted you? I'm so glad I'm not a teenager anymore, dude. I felt so bad. All I could tell her is, you know, like, yeah, I've been so busy because her friend was like, I feel like you don't do everything you need to do to spend time with me. Okay. And I said, sorry, I've been really busy. But I was also a bit angry and upset too. It just sounded like she was saying that I wasn't a good friend or I was unavailable. But I try to make time for everybody. I know people may not be big on texting, but it's not often that I have time or energy to sit on the phone. I hope that doesn't make me sound like a piece of shit. Despite that, I'm notorious for shooting folks a quick text because that's just something quick. Oh my God. With love. Oh my God. Okay, so G went on to bring up a situation that had occurred the previous week. She called me around 7 on a Saturday, and I told her I'm getting ready to walk to another friend's house. My mom had gone somewhere, and I didn't want to be home alone, so I asked her if she was fine staying on the phone with me while I walked, and she agreed. She was ranting to me about how the club she's in at school screwed her out of a position because she was the only black girl. Okay. Shout out to Kat for the donation, by the way. Thank you so much. They said, I cut off my high school sister. 10 out of 10 would do it again. No, really, because all of this shit just sounds petty. And it just sounds like you both already aren't interested. It's giving like we lived down the street from each other our whole life, so we might as well be cool. Like, I don't know. So once I got there, she told me to let her know when I got home. It was pretty late or dark, so I was appreciative. So I ended up crashing and going home the next afternoon. I texted G because sometimes that night after my other friend Keys and I had gone in and finally went to sleep, she texted me asking if I made it home. So after she brought what up? Like, okay, this is the problem. Y'all, my younger people, listen. Y'all be so fucking focused on not looking like the bad person that y'all be leaving stuff out. Cause like, what did she bring up? As of now, all I know is that she hit you and was like, hey, bruh, let me know and make it home safe. Then she texts you, did you make it home? And then you said after she brought that up, I felt bad. Brought what up? Like, there's stuff being left out. And I know you're not 17 anymore because you sent me this in 2020 originally, and then you resent it to the new email. So I know you're not a jitterbug anymore, but it's like, golly, y'all, I'm telling you, take a note out of the handbook from the last girl that basically was just like, shit, my shit was smelling like tapioca pudding that day. Like, bruh, sometimes the real just makes more sense because I'm confused right now. I feel bad because maybe she does feel like I'm neglecting her for my friends, but then here comes the conflicted emotions because even in that situation, I made it clear when she called me, I was headed somewhere else. So she used my night with keys to say, and even if we did have the opportunity to hang out, we couldn't because you don't really do social distancing. And while I can't say I spent every day of quarantine inside a corner, I'm not in grocery stores, clubs, whatever. So she's basically trying to say, bro, you just be hanging out with everybody and anybody. I'm not trying to be all up in your face. And she says, no way I would logically be able to distance to her standards. Well, her mom's standards, because if it was up to her, she would be all over all day, every day. But see, don't do that. Don't be like, well, that's not your standards. That's your mom's standards. Because her petty ass could be like, well, that's not your house. That's your mama's house. So oh my God. But anyway, I finally get to see G in quarantine. I was at her place and I had to keep my mask on for 2 hours while we were inside. On that day, I ended up staying the night. That's just what I do with people I'm close with. But she kind of guilted me into staying the night. I was supposed to have just spent the day and spent the evening with another friend. But G used the fact that this might be the only time I get to see you to convince me to stay. In the moment, I was really upset because I was looking forward to Aggie and I's plans. That's the other person she was going to hang out with. I'm just helping y'all brains by not naming every freaking character that she put in here because it's really irrelevant other than the homegirl. So, but I understood that G hadn't really had contact with anybody outside her house, and I just really didn't want to be upset with me, which she was, because she was pouting something serious until I ended up crying and asking my mom, what should I do about this? I was just overwhelmed, and I felt like no matter what decision I made, I was going to let someone down. Luckily, my other friend was incredibly understanding with my last minute change of plans, and we had a good time the next day. Sorry about all these tangents, girl. Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Either way, simply based on the fact that I work, her mom would not allow me to see her. And based on her actions, we don't talk every day. So me not making enough time to speak to her / spend time with her was a strange sentiment. How? It seems to me like I'm just so confused how this is so confusing to you. Like, it's almost like you're battling with yourself. You don't like this girl. You don't like being around her, and you would much rather hang out with other friends. You've named like 5 different other people that you'd rather hang out with. She's telling you like, bruh, you're not making enough time for me. Like, bruh, I feel like at this point, what are we doing? My feelings were hurt that she'd waited all that time to address the reasons behind her petty. But did she? She'd been texting you the whole time. And chose the moment I had some good news to share with her, to say something. I don't know. It's still love, and I was ready to move past whatever this is, but she deadass left me on scene last time. Girl, you just need to just not be friends with her. I mean, it is what it is. People grow apart. There doesn't need to be this beef. And I feel like because you guys are young, you were trying to make something out of nothing. You were trying to make a beef so that it would be easier for you to be like, okay, yeah, we're not friends anymore. When in reality, it's senior year. You guys were seniors during the panini. I mean, bruh, I feel like she was going through a crisis of realizing, like, this person's been here since elementary school. They're no longer going to be here anymore. You know, people grow apart. So, while G didn't necessarily shit on my success, she did kill the vibe. And in the same instance that we were on the phone, I was also texting this boy. Why are you texting other people while you're on the phone with this person? If you don't want to talk to them, get off the phone with them. Like, I am so happy I'm not a teenager anymore. Like, this shit is so redundant. Like, I have quite a bit of stories about him. but nothing new to look forward to in the future, I don't think. But in that moment of joy, I was like, this is news I'd love to share with him. And so I did. I was trying to be cute about it, being like, you must be good luck. And he texted me back like, oh. Shout out to Sourflower in the chat. I like your name. Hey, Naja and Tribe, I finally caught a Tribe tea. I've been listening to these to go to sleep and on the way to work. I love your content and vibe. Well, thank you so much for the donation. And I'm glad you could finally catch a live doing the 2-hour juicy special. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, where was I at? So I said, you must be a good luck charm. And he was like, oh, really? And I shared the picture of my admittance status. And he talking about, that don't got nothing to do with me. Child, I can admit my wrong a bit of this situation because I kind of snapped on him. The negativity from him and Gwenny combined was a bit too much. So I told him, say congratulations and shut up. And he was like, I don't think people should be congratulated on getting into schools unless it's an Ivy League. And I told him that's a bunch of elitist BS. My lesson to you is do not seek validation in other people's approval. It really shouldn't matter, even though his response was a dick. He is a dick. Like, that was definitely some pretentious, elitist bullshit. Like, what the fuck? But he was right in the sense where he didn't do that, girl. That was all you. That was all you. So fuck what these people think. Fuck their little opinions. Fuck their little negativity. All like, girl, that was all you. Be proud of you. I'm proud of you. We proud of you in the chat, girl. Congratulations. Even though it was 2 years ago, shit, I'm still proud of you. But yeah, when you start putting people on the pedestal of having this much weight, it can get dicey, especially in your own personal successes. So he sends voice messages, not text messages. So I'm hearing like the no one cares tone in his voice. And you over here talking about you might want to talk to him, talking about, I don't know, I don't think so, I might. Girl, if you don't drop him, what the fuck? So here's an update. Let's get an update, child. Let's get an update. Let's get a 2022 update. February 2022 update, okay? Hello again. This happened forever ago, and I'm not sure if you got a chance to read it before, but I've been playing catch up with Tribe Tees and love when I catch a lie. Well, I hope you're in here. I hope so. I hope you caught me. So much has happened in the meantime. I ended up cutting off Keys. Now, Keys is a character I did not bring up. Keys was the local person in her neighborhood who she would go and chill at their house, right? Right? The person who she spent the night over there and old girl was like, damn, you never text me if you got home. That's Keys. I ended up cutting Keys off because she turned out to be someone I would rather not have in my circle. I still care for her and I always remember our good times, but I really couldn't fathom anyone coming from our relationship. Damn. G and I are better than ever. G is the girl that you even wrote this thing about. G and I are doing better than ever. We recently went to a Billie Eilish concert, which was the first good time for the both of us in a while. Life after my pissy parade got a lot wilder. I went to school and I cheated on the dude that was sending her them stupid ass text messages. I got emotionally manipulated by the RA I cheated on him with. Damn. Starting school off with more drama than readings done. I entered a gap semester because as always, money is tight, but that doesn't mean I'm not enjoying life. As much as I was a piece of a POS to the boy, when I came home, we finally had our face-to-face talk. He was able to tell me how much I'd hurt him and how much he still cared for me and how complicated that was for him mentally and emotionally. Girl, I'm trying to hear about you and G because I don't even know this man. All I know of this man is that he told you that your accomplishments ain't shit. Like, who is this man? And who is Oz? Because you named him Oz, and I'm like, who did you name that? Who did you name that? Hold on. In the same instance, we were on the phone. I was also texting this boy, Oz. Y'all, this is one of those moments that I hate doing tribe teas because I am pretty sure this girl is currently in a relationship with this man. Like, she just sent me a current photo. Let me not assume. Let me just go ahead and read. Let's see. Because I'm glad you and G are doing that together. I just wanted more information, like a little bit more clarity. Like, what was the tea? Like, what was the friction? What was the issue? Like, was it literally just the lack of spending time with you being so flighty and being with all these other people and shit? Like, because the title of this is, did they really shit on my parade or am I just too emotional? I think you were being a little bit too emotional, a little bit over dramatic. A little over the top, because it really just seemed like your homegirl just wanted to vibe with you before you went off to school. Like, and you were just choosing every sometimes yes friend. Shit, that girl Keys that you pretty much had a mental breakdown in her room of rejecting, that's a fucking nobody to you now, you know? I would like to hear more about that, but yeah, she just going in about this Oz guy. Oh, Lord. Where's my, let me take the last little gulp. Not this. Let me put you over here. So, she cheated on him, girl. She cheated on him. He was able to tell me how much I hurt him and how much he still cared for me and how complicated that was for him. Mentally and emotionally, I was able to tell him how sorry I was for hurting him and that even if my constant gaze on all the wild shit in our past made it easy for me to disregard the good things for something new. Hold up. Because I've never been cheated on by a woman before. That's a new one. Hold on, let me read that. I was able to tell him how sorry I was for hurting him, and that even if my constant gaze on all the wild shit in our past made it easy for me to disregard the good things for something new. This is a run-on sentence. We got a parentheses. Which makes me sick with myself to this day, by the way. After everything was said and done, he's probably the only people I could truly care for and be comfortable with. Wow. As an outsider looking in and from getting your raw young self emotions, you know, that getting that raw 17-year-old email, that 17-year-old that sent me that email in 2020, I'm going to speak to her real quick. I hope that by you cheating, you don't see that as the playing field being leveled. Because if we're being real, this guy did the first red flag, and I feel like you did your own, so now I feel like you feel like it's like level type shit. I don't know. I would always be weary of people that say certain things, like make certain comments about your accomplishments, whether you're dating, family, friends. Like, I would just always, you know, put that in your little pocket, because I don't know. But yeah, I ain't never been cheated on by no woman before, so I ain't never heard. That was some Jada Pinkett Smith level shit. That was a real good run-on sentence. But anyway, the biggest blow up to occur from the RA situation is the two of them going back to back and getting into it on my phone. Oh my God. What in the Jada and Will? The RA was still texting me, barely getting a response, but he would spam away. Ignoring wasn't enough. I know I should have blocked him, but when Oz found out, he just handled it himself. Initially, he withdrew, but after one too many bloops, he picked up my phone and in no uncertain terms told the RA to F off, and that a cheating in the past did not mean that I wanted to be hounded by his attention. I was thankful and worried at the same time, because that's something I have to potentially deal with when I get back to school. Tell someone at your school. He is an RA. He should not be having any type of relationship with you. I don't know why y'all be scared to tell when these people be on social media talking about don't snitch, don't snitch. They are gang members. You are a civilian. I'm going to need you to snitch. Like, tell. I'm really hoping that by July, because you sent me this in February, I'm really hoping that RA is off campus so he cannot groom any more people. Because what the hell? Me and Oz have turned over a new leaf and we are still working towards our personal goals even though I am back home. While he's focused on his coding, I am back in my hometown bakery, making money and honing in on my craft. That is what's up. That is what's up. And while Oz still questions my path, it's either in a tone where I don't feel like I'm being belittled or I'm able to see that he only wants to make sure that I'm thinking things through. Sorry if I'm rambling. Things are looking up in all aspects and I'm all ears for options, thoughts, actions that can keep that ball rolling. Stay blessed and stay lit. And you showed me some pictures of y'all today. That's what's up. And you and the boy. Let me go because you sent me some Snapchat messages between you and Oz when you're... Oh my God, those pastries are very, very beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. You are so y'all got matching tattoos. Girl. And then not y'all got matching Gemini tats too. Like, are y'all even Geminis? Y'all got matching Gemini tats. Okay, I'm about to go read these before I even put the chat on the screen because I need to read these Snapchat messages he used to send her. Because you talking about you still with this man? He has a Snapchat. Wow. Yeah, I'm just looking at you talking about, damn, downer, shut up and say congratulations. That's messed up. Like, why won't you want to say congratulations to me? Damn. Yeah, Brad. Okay, so my only advice is, and you're saying you guys are still long distance because you say you're still at the hometown bakery. And he's wherever the hell he's at. I'm going to be respectful because not all relationships are peaches and sunshines and rainbows and stuff, you know? And these girls be taking their cheating ass dudes back, you know? But I also have to be realistic. You're still a teenager. You're only 19. And the level of emotional maturity you have to have a healthy relationship with a long distance partner that you have already cheated on is not teenager level, not even 20s level. Like, that is a grown ass relationship. Like, that is like, you got matching tats with this person. Thank God it wasn't a name or like a symbol. Like, it's just a cloud. Like, it's nothing crazy, but, and you could easily just lie and say it's something else, but it's given you cheated and I'm trying to get ownership. Like, I feel like resentment's going to come up. Women respond to cheating differently than men do. I don't know, bruh. Good luck. But I feel like y'all had a common enemy in the beginning, which was the RA. Now that the RA is gone and you guys don't have a common enemy anymore, you're going to turn into the enemy again. Like, he wouldn't leave you alone. It was blatant. It was him, right? The RA. But now all that's left up is imagination, space, and opportunity. Like, he don't know what the hell's going on, but I don't know, bruh. You did the dirt. At the end of the day, whether that nigga groomed you or not, you knew you was in a relationship. You know, like, let's keep it a buck. You knew you were in a relationship, and when we cheat, in that moment, that's what you wanted to do, right? Unless y'all are about to be the first 19-year-olds with matching tats at post breakup that live in different places. I don't know. I mean, y'all look like y'all are having fun and everything. But yeah, bro, I'm just gonna hope the best for y'all. But that what y'all are trying to do is on some next level stuff. Let's get this chat open. Kiki says she better not be an Aries. Oh my god. Brother said, ain't her birthday in March? How's she a Gemini? She got a Gemini. I call them Gemini tattoos. When people get angel devil tats, I consider them a Gemini tat. I feel like it's more classy than just getting Gemini tatted on you, right? So I just be seeing people getting Gemini tattoos. I call them Gemini, where one person gets the angel, one person gets the devil. Yeah, her birthday is March 22nd. Girl. Chelsea said, this is upsetting me and my homegirls. Me too. Katie said, I'm too lost. This is a great stream. Overall, though, love you. No, that last one was a freaking doozy. I'm glad that she decided to come back and out of high school and correct some things, because what the hell? Alicia said, man, do be real petty about that cheating shit. Yes, they do. Fawn says, I don't know. Cheating kind of opens the floodgates to controlling and paranoid tendencies. He already done branded you. Like, man. Tantra said, yo, I haven't heard that in a while. Just space and opportunity. Right. Kiki said, good luck. That's how I feel, my girl. Good luck. Mine as well. Good luck. Man, look. That's all I got for y'all today. Thank you guys so much for kicking with me all 2 of these hours. 2 minutes and 11. 2 hours and 10 minutes. If you guys want to follow me on like TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff, here it is over here. Okay. And if you guys want your stories on my Tribe Tea segment, all you have to do is email me in the email in the description below. It'll also pop up here if it decides it wants to. There you go. It is tribetea@shopvoodoochild.com. There are rules. There is an age limit. There is a length limit. That long one I just read was sent to me before the length limit came into effect. So please go into the comments or the description and click on the link for the Tribe Tea rules. We have rules when it comes to receipts, all that type of stuff. So go get brushed up. I just know we have a lot of new people, so I just want to make sure y'all know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. That is pretty much it. Make sure you guys go and watch my other content that I have on my channel. I just filmed a rant video. You guys should go and watch that rant video. And I also did a mukbang. And I might have more content this week. So, thanks for stopping by. And thanks everybody who sent in their stories. Make sure you like this video on the way out. And I will see you guys on Friday. Peace.